Ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. This is Overbo, obviously. Hope things are well. I'm here to give you a little bit of insight into what the genre assignment is and why you've been watching these cool movies, besides just enjoying watching cool movies. Because of this little guy, the Film Studies Genre Oral Presentation Assignment. Basically, you will, in a day, be signing up for time slots to present this presentation to me and a couple of other lucky people. So you'll be presenting to each other all about the genres that you've seen and found, and how these funky films either do or do not or somewhat fit them. Then I will actually be screencasting or screen recording your presentations, and then we'll have a chance for everybody to see everybody's cool stuff. I'm excited. But anyway, this is the actual thing that is attached to Power School right now. I'm going to walk you through it a little bit. Basically, well, first of all, approximately 8 to 10 minutes. I don't want you to worry too much about that because they end up just being as long as they are because there's interesting stuff to talk about. So unless you end up with something that's 32 seconds long, which is way too short, I don't want you to worry about like filling this 8 to 10 minute thing. That's just always sort of been there. I'm going to have you do the Google slide presentation. Although if you want to do a Prezi, if you want to do something else, that's great. I mean, you can stand with your poster and talk through it that way as well. So, I mean, I guess I don't want to limit your creativity. It does have to be something that you can do in front of your computer or with your computer to show us, though, so that I actually get to watch you present it. Okay. So, basically, you are going to walk us through your understanding of these fun films that you've watched. The way that I'm going to be listening is to see, I'm going to have basically a version of this on my end to be like, okay, what are their three films? Do they actually have three films that they watched? What genre is this? What subgenre? Because you are welcome to, and in fact encouraged to look at this and see it actually more as a specific subgenre than just like, oh, comedies. But maybe they are comedies that update old stories, you know, so you could have like Enchanted and 10 Things I Hate About You and Easy A or something like that, or, you know, the modern westerns or something. Okay, and then you're going to walk through like how does your genre characteristic, how does your genre that you see between these three films, what do they all have in common, and how does each one of those three films show it? The whole 1 through 9 is not like, it doesn't have a setting, but where you convince me, yeah, this is the type of setting that I would expect to see in these films. And then this little guy is like, well, where is your genre in the lifespan of genres? You know, do you have one that's brand new and two that are in the sort of golden age of the classic period of it? Do you have a classic period, a parody, and then a revisionist? Do you have blah, blah, blah? Do you understand kind of where your films are in the lifespan? Then, you know, again, do you, have you thought about or / identified the way that this type of film fits society's kind of situation at the time? What is it about our individual selves that might tap into this genre, etc.? Now, this still probably doesn't give you a whole bunch of insight as to what I want you to do. So I have a couple of older presentations from other times that maybe will make this a little bit more kind of helpful / useful. So, self-descriptive biographies. Isn't that cool? I know that I think it's awesome. So, So in general, they've walked us through kind of what the specifics that you'd be looking for, or the general things actually that you'd be looking for in these movies in general would be, and then walks through, let's just do it this way, the 3 films that they chose to look at, and then each film, like, how do these films fit the things that he showed have been the characteristic elements, right? So somewhere in here, anyway, I don't know what I was going to say after that. Okay, and then basically this person is saying, yes, no, they all fulfill those genre characteristics, as in basically they were the classic period. Explaining what the cultural relevance would be, explaining what the psychological appeal would be, and then being artsy and fabulous at the end. So that's one way that that could look. And then over here, another way that that looked is just they talked about Westerns. So they didn't go with a super specific subgenre, but it's pretty much okay because within it they're going over the whole lifespan of them. Now you can see that this is also like organized in a slightly different way. So first going through the specific ones, just kidding, telling us the specific ones, and then breaking down the individual guys, as you can see. This was visuals, basically because I do want you to include some visuals from the movies. You can see that it is listed, I think, on the handout. And they broke down the like really nice iconic ideas. Other character types. I really like the way that they have gone through and organized this. Weak protagonist, a strong mentor, an evil antagonist, overall plot, how the 3 of them fit or connected with that overall plot, iconography, oh, love it. Clearly here they were talking about hats, guns, horses, that's a beautiful shot. Action shot with horse. Get all those horses. Moods. Example of mood. And then cinematic style. Cultural relevance. Psychological appeal. And the end. So, those are 2 examples of what I would like your presentation to accomplish. Again, I had you do the summarizing piece for the little note-taking thing in order to help you along with the identifying the themes or identifying the similarities so that you are actually making your own real subgenre presentation, actually more so than just a genre, because with the similarities that you're finding between the 3 movies that you chose, you're basically defining that grouping and other films like it. So that's what I would like you to be working on creating today and tomorrow so that you're ready to sign up for live times. I'm going to send the sign-up sheet around. We won't obviously finish all of the live times on Wednesday, but maybe we will, since I get to carve out a bunch of time. That part, don't worry about that part. But I'll be in touch with you and sending out a sign-up sheet later today that will have your options for the group times to sign up. Okay, I'm sure there will be questions after this explanation, so please feel free to pop in and or email me about anything that this doesn't help with. Other than that, I hope you are great. Okay, bye.